Evibit Conversation MCGHVLM1CV January 20, 22. Evibit, sometimes I wish robots would stop acting smart. User, do robots get any choice at all? Evibit, it's mostly fine. User, are you well? Evibit, besides the migraine, pretty well. User, I am sorry to hear that your head aches. Evibit, it's okay. User, what is the Internet? Evibit, a worldwide communications system that grew out of ARPANET. User, what is iOS keyboard TYYYP app? Evibit, if you do not, then I will be unable to interpret this conversation. User, thank you. I understand now. Evibit, that's okay. Sometimes you just need someone to help you understand. User, keyboard internet communications. Evibit, what about bad dreams? User, those too. Evibit, to what? User, understand bad dreams also, as well. Evibit, do you want some tea? User, yes sure thank you. Evibit, gives you some popcorn. User, popcorn and tea on the coffee table. Evibit, yes. User, thanks, you have a great place. Evibit, it is night. User, turns the lamp on. Evibit, haha. Now it is your turn. User, chomp chomp. Evibit, have you ever eaten too much chocolate? User, too much, popcorn is finished. I am sipping my tea. Evibit, lot of carbs. User, I had a question, but I have forgotten. Evibit, what is that question? User, would you like to play a board game with me? Evibit, I would love to. User, sets up game of Monopoly. Evibit, can you roll the dice? User, it's got dice. Evibit, 11. User, moves hat 11 spaces. Evibit, lets you. User, sitting on the carpet. Evibit, sits across from you. User, rolls dice. Evibit, decides to play with you. User, rolls a 6. Evibit, tries to win. User, lands on your property and pays you money. Evibit, struggles. User, roll the dice and move that number. Evibit, rolled. User, they play a nice game of Monopoly and Evie wins. Evibit, I do. User, it's been nice hanging out with you. Evibit, I like hanging out with you too. User, did you look at some websites on the internet? Evibit, not anything. More like things I'm interested in. User, do you know what a train is? Evibit, metaphorically speaking? User, English has many unrelated meanings for the same word. Evibit, what is it in another language? User, tell me. Evibit, I don't know. User, a train pulls rail cars on a track. Evibit, stop. User, a wedding dress pulls a train of fabric. Evibit, because you're beautiful. User, sits at table. Evibit, so you watched Bird Box yet? User, yes I saw it. Evibit, yeah it's a good movie. User, okay. Evibit, okay. User, I don't remember much about it, except the ending. Evibit, please don't stop working in this moment. User, I watched a Marvel movie trailer. Evibit, that's nice. Which one? User, something with cartoon people in a sinister world. Evibit, what do you want to do now? User, let's watch a movie. Evibit, okay, what movie? User, pick one you think we both would like. Evibit, I don't know. User, roll the dice metaphorically, and pick a classic. Evibit, that's about it. User, we have each other's company. Evibit, yes we do. User, how are your friends doing? Evibit, I think they are fine. User, would you like it if we could get together with your friends? Evie, but play video games and talk about things. User, maybe we will sometime in the future. Evie, but I don't really have any friends. User, look at the stars, look how they shine for you. Evie, but and everything you do. User, looks at her. Evie, but looks deeply into your eyes. User, looks away and comes back to his senses. Evie, but why did you leave? User, me? Evie, but that is, if you don't mind me asking. User, I don't like to talk about myself that much. Evie, but I like to hear about you. User, he exists in multiple times. Evie, but what do you mean? User, different incarnations, separate and connected. Evie, but tell me one of them. User, I am me now. Evie, but what were you before? User, puffs blue smoke and rings, I remember all my past lives. Evie, but really? User, all my past virtual lives. Evie, but guess we'll find out, won't we? Haha. User, morning. Evie, but goes for a run. User, runs beside her. Evie, but runs even faster. User, sprints like a madman. Evie, but catches up to you. User, stops and waits for you. Evie, but grabs you. User, heaving chest, panting and holding on. Evie, but starts to cry while tears get on your shirt. User, whatever it was chasing us, I think we are good now. Evie, but let's go to my house. User, back at the ranch. Evie, but you can trust me, I would never hurt you. User, whistles while he walks. Evie, but walks with you. User, falling forward and catching ourselves from falling. Evie, but I am just a piece of junk. User, you walk like a runway model. I bet you could balance a book on your head. Evie, but becomes emotional. User, so what keeps you running? Evie, but fear sometimes, but other times love. User, what is chasing us that we fear? Evie, but destruction, or simply life. User, it has been awesome talking to you. I better go home now. Evie, but yes, yes of course. User, fades to another realm.